Hi everybody, how y'all doing? Dan here, and as you can tell, I'm back up in the mountains again. Uh, hey, we're up here on, this is a Saturday. Oh, Saturday morning. Uh, and no snow, no rain. Oh man, I'm telling you, we got lucky today. We got lucky on this for the whole week. So, allowed us to get out and get some work done. And basically that's what I'm doing here today. And we're doing some research and a little scouting and a little surveying. And as you can hear right now, see if you guys hear anything? How quiet do you want it? I'll tell you something, they're out today. Our squatches are out today, and that's why it's so quiet. It's been a while since I've heard it this quiet. So anyway, I'm up here with Valentine today, and Valentine is behind the camera. Say hi, Valentine.
Hi.
So, we're taking a break right now, okay? And since we're taking a break right now, I wanted to take this opportunity, and this is going to be a first for me, okay? Now, for the first time on video, I'm going to tell you about my theory, my Bigfoot theory. I written a theory a year and a half ago, which was published on the internet, which it was titled Dan Shirley and His Bigfoot Theory. Now, that was about a year and a half ago, and about the last year and a half, because of new evidence that we have came across, I went and refined my theory. And basically what I did is I have it down now to my two main suspects. And I will get into that in a second. But I do want you to know that when I first set out to do this kind of research, I wanted to do the type of research that has never been done before. So in order to do that, I had to think outside the box, which I do pretty much most of the time. You see, I am a maverick, and there's no denying that. But you know what? I'm glad I am. That's what allows me to think outside the box, which in this case, it really helped enormously. Now, I wanted to do the kind of research, like I said, it's never been done before. So in order to do that, I had to take it in different areas. So in order to do that, I had to educate myself on those areas. So a few years back, I set out and I started studying some paleontology, and particularly some forensic paleontology. Now this is all going to come in together, believe me. It all comes into play. Now, as you all know, I go way back doing this for years, and probably the better time I could really think about would have been 1967, which you all know was the Patterson film. Now, which was outside of Willow Creek. There was evidence that I had came across through the years, which was pointing me in a different direction than most were following. I didn't allow myself to get stereotyped, because that's basically what happened to a lot of them. When you get stereotyped, you lose all your motives of real research. Okay? Now, the research that we do conduct, it's the real stuff, okay? So, I just wanted to let you know that I do conduct my research in ways that most don't. And it's probably why we are really productive. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you my theory. And it covers two areas. These are two major areas. These are two questions I always wanted to know. One is Sasquatch. What are their origins? Where did they come from? From whom? And the second question, how did they get here to North America? I got that all covered, okay? Now, we're going to start off with the origins of Sasquatch. Now, I believe through my own personal research and from what I researched on, I believe that this happened about 375,000 years ago. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you back in time to 375,000 years ago. I'm going to take you to Asia. Okay? This is where it started. What I believe happened was this. There was two key players. One was Erectus, and the other one, Egaster. Now, through my research, the reason I chose these two is very simple. You see, I know myself for a fact of my own personal experiences that Sasquatch is 75% primate and it's a quarter human. I know this to be true because I have seen him close enough. I know what he looks like, and that's exactly what I see. It is not 100% primate. Let's get that straight. So, Erectus and Egaster, both primate and human. Okay? Now, also I consider the factor of the height differential. Now, let's take Erectus for instance. Average height 5'8", 5'9", and up to 6 foot 6'1". Then we'll take Egaster. Average height of Egaster around 6 foot to 6'3". Okay, that gives them to a second plus. This is what I'm looking for. Now, what I believe happened was that 375,000 years ago, the two species were existing at that time period. They knew of each other. They also crossbreeded, okay? I believe through the crossbreeding, as time was going by, guess what happened? A hybrid was developed. The hybrid I've been looking for, that's our Sasquatch. So what I'm suggesting to you as the origins of Sasquatch is Erectus and Egaster. I also want you to consider this. In that same time period, there were numerous hominin species that existed that were never put in the books. And this is true, and this is facts. So I want you to consume all that. Now what happened, we got our hybrid, okay? So what I believe happened at this point was we had the main branch of hominins that down the road is going to become from early man to modern man. What I believe happened is our hybrid broke that branch, broke away from that branch, and they created a branch of their own, which that branch followed along ours. is what I call coexisting. Now, you could coexist even if the fact is you don't know you exist. But you could still coexist. And after all, Sasquatch has been doing this for thousands of years. Stays pretty evasive, doesn't he? So, as time goes by, we have our Squatch what he is today. So, that is Sasquatch's origins. Erectus and Egaster. Now, how did they get here to North America? You ready for this one? Here we go. Now, I'm going to take you back to Asia. Okay, we're going to go back to Asia. And what had happened in that time period, food starts getting scarce. And the reason it starts getting scarce, you see, because early man consumed everything where he basically laid his head down at. So they were always on the move. And why were they on the move? They're following the food. Now, I'm going to take you back 35,000 years ago. Now, 35,000 years ago, we're back in Asia. In this time period, it was a glacier era. Everything's frozen. But two phenomena happened, and very rarely ever recorded in our history. One was this. You had two continents that were connected. Asia, North America are now connected. Another phenomena happened. What caused their connection was the Bering Land Bridge. Now, when this all appeared, our early humans did what? Because they're constantly on the move. They moved and went right across the Bering Land Bridge. Our Squatch followed them. Okay? Now, a little time goes by, the glacier is over with, everything melts, goes back to normal, Asia goes back where it belonged, North America, they're not connected no more, Bering Land Bridge disappears, and guess what? Our Squatch is here and has been here since in North America, and including Alaska. I believe that the Sierra Sasquatch, that is what I call him, I classify him as a Sierra Sasquatch, has been up here in the Sierras for 30-something thousand years now. Okay? So, those were the two main questions I always was seeking answers for. Now, I hope you consumed everything I just explained to you. And when I did this, when I wrote my theory, I stayed close to the facts as much as possible. Everything I had just told you is factual. And I also wanted to tell you this. This area I'm in right here, see right over here? Come. I'll get out of the way. Give me a good view.
Yeah.
That's good, dude.
It's good.
Yeah. Hold it about right there. You guys, I'm back. I got Valentine pointing the camera right, see, in this direction, because right back in here is where we got the red eye shine. You see, they came through here and went right up through here. that's why I've been spending a lot of time up in this area. I've been doing a hell of a lot of tracking. I'm trying to figure out what happened that night. And I think I pretty much well pieced it together. Anyway, I'm probably going to get ready to wrap this up. And we still got some things to do. So, hey, look it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative for you. And like I said, when I've written this theory, so based on facts, okay. So, and to be honest with you, I think it's probably one of the better theories out there. I've read all the theories out there. You could read the other ones yourself. Just go on the internet. Oh, by the way, mine is on the internet. So, anyway, at this time, I'm gonna let you go. I should be able to get one more video out of this before the year's up, okay? And so until then, everybody take care out there, okay? Have a good one. I'll catch you later. Bye.